All right, ladies and gentlemen, another Crazy Fan 740 special. I'm here in the home of John Pernock, the beautiful home of John Pernock, shall I say, because it is, what more can I say? You have some great stuff here, John.
I know, you're obsessed with everything.
Yes, oh my goodness. And we're gonna do a little shout out to Dan Spiffy Newman because I feel that he deserves it. And we're gonna do a spin-off right now. No pun intended. Of
I'm just gonna laugh.
Yes, absolutely. Of a fan. Go right ahead. There's nothing wrong with that. Of a fan that I brought along. We had a little get together today, and I decided, well, you know what, John, I'm going to bring a fan that you haven't seen before, and it is actually a Fasco Charleston. It's the third generation variant. And it is in the very rare. I have never seen one in person, and I think you can vouch for that as well, John, right?
No, I've never seen one in... I mean, well, because I sold you the 42.
That's right. I do have a 42-inch version of this, and now I have the 52-inch version of this. This came out of my local habitat about 2 years ago.
But I've never seen these blades before. So
yeah,
that is something that I will say is rare, I would say.
Yeah, the bleached blades are really... I've never seen one of those before.
Yes,
so.
There's an all-brass one with these blades out for sale in Lancaster.
Oh.
On Craigslist.
Oh, really?
Just an FYI.
I didn't even know that.
Just
well,
an FYI.
We're going to have to do that later, kitties and germs out there, but maybe we'll have a spin-off video of that. But at any rate, so I have it hooked up, and I will show it to you right here. This is the Hunter. What is it? What exactly is it called?
That remote is from another kid. I just hooked it up to the...
Oh,
but
I see.
It's on us. It's on the Hunter Simple Connect remote kit. You know, the Bluetooth phone control thing. But that remote I paired it with it. So.
And we did put the device up into the canopy. You can't obviously see it right now, but it is up there. And essentially, it is going to be controlled using this remote control with the Simple Connect. So I am not even going to be shown pulling the pull chain. Which, by the way, that pull chain is not from me. That's whoever owned it beforehand. And you will notice right now, ladies and gentlemen out there, that this fan is, I'm telling you, I don't know how.
It's very clean.
It's very clean. The brass is not tarnished at all.
Surprisingly not.
And, yeah, exactly. The brass is...
It's not even scratched either. The paint's not even scratched on it.
Right. And I know that there are lots of naysayers out there that don't like white and polished brass combinations or anything like that, but I have to tell you, this one's definitely a keeper.
I mean, I like the combination. It's just I'm not buying any more brass.
Yes, I think John can
polished brass.
Yes, I think John can vouch that he does.
We don't live in a '90s contractor.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely. Well, enough chit chat. We're almost at 3 minutes of chat, so let's make sure we start this thing going. You want to start on low or high?
Whatever you want to do. I would say low.
You're so sweet.
I would say low because then you can do the spin down.
All right, let's start on low.
We can tribute to Dan with the spin down.
Yes, absolutely. We don't have one of those kilowatts or whatever it is that he
uses. Amp meter.
Yeah, the amp meters, yeah. And Metal Pete's not around either, I'm sorry to say either.
No,
shout out to Metal Pete as well.
That's what we have Andrew for.
Yes, exactly.
No, Andrew is not Metal Pete. I don't want him to get that idea.
Far from it, let me tell you.
Yeah.
But anyway, there's a very nice aesthetic low with this fan. And granted, I think part of that is also because it's been sitting for a long time. And this is the first time ever that I've had it out and running, which is kind of interesting. Okay. Speed 2 is medium. Let's see how well that goes. And it's starting to ramp up now.
You know, when I made my video earlier, I think I missed the button because I was sitting there for like 30 seconds going, why isn't it going any faster?
Oh, yeah. That's funny. But no, it's like I said, it's really clean, and I'm surprised that even though some of the blades are a little warped, there's no wobble to this fan at all. It's extremely silent, and if you listen really closely when I put it on high, there's a little whine in the motor, which I love, frankly. So let's see. Here we go.
That's why I told you it's a keeper.
Absolutely. I'm not getting rid of this one. All right. Did it go? Let's see.
Now you have to hit it again. There you go.
There. Okay. There it went. It kind of reminds me of like a heat cycler when it starts up like that.
Yeah, we'll have to hook the heat cycler up later because I think I want you to hear the sound that thing makes because it, or as Michael calls it, the trash can fan.
And what's the heat cycler, that is, yeah. Well, you know what? I'm into air conditioners, too, and I used to have a Carrier round one, which is one of those blue cylindrical ones from the 70s.
An outdoor one?
As central air conditioner,
My neighbors have one that's cylindrical.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh. It makes a lot of noise.
Well, we're going to have to go outside and see that after this. How about it? But what happened was, so we had this air conditioner, and it's been around since, I think the previous owner of our house was actually a contractor, and he installed the whole thing himself.
Wow.
And this was in like 72. It crapped out on us. I believe it was April 2014. We won the oldest air conditioner contest with my... It's Dieter Brothers Fueling Company. I know, shameless plug, but... We entered it in. They put in a free... I know, it's a Lennox. But anyway.
That's what we have.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I didn't even know that.
We have a Lennox system. I love it. It works really well.
I mean, yeah, it's pretty quiet, but I like the older stuff more, because that thing really cooled the house down, let me tell you. Oh. And I just shut it off, and now we are witnessing a spin down time. Shout out once again to Dan Spiffy Newman. You know what?
What is this, a tribute to Dan? Is that what you're
I think so. We could also make it a tribute to people like Patrick Neese and things like that, too, if you want. But, man, I am gonna get so many dislikes on this video. It is unbelievable. I could just feel them coming right now.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna get unsubscribes on my I understand how that goes.
Oh, dear. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah, so... And... It's a beautiful fan, despite, you know, the finish.
Too bad you can't install it. I wish you could.
I know. I need... See, like what we were saying earlier, my ceilings at home only go up to like 7 or 8 feet, so I have a lot of low profiles and things like that, and we can't...
It's just like my house.
Yes, exactly. But you're lucky because you have all these contacts, though, John, and you can get... If when we move the camera, when this is done, you will see he has all these low-profile kits and things like that on his shelves.
I have 18 LCAs in total.
Oh, my God, that's amazing.
I think I have like 5 white, 2 bright brass, 1 antique brass. I've got a brushed nickel, gunmetal, Ferrari red. I can't even tell you how many finishes I have at this point. Like I stockpile them.
Unbelievable. Well, his work. Well, yeah, go ahead.
You missed going to Lancaster when they had a huge pile of them.
Yeah.
And Verde.
Now, when did you go to Lancaster? And did you go with Andrew? Or did you go with?
No, I used to have a client out there, so I was going out there like every couple weeks. So I would go. Their building was like 10 minutes down the road from the Habitat.
Oh, man, that's something.
The owner there, the one girl who works there knows me by name. Every time I come in, she's like, "Oh, John, coming in to look for more fan." I'm like, "Oh, God."
Hey, you know what, John? Since we still have some video going, when this gets down, you want to do you mind if I do a reverse?
No, go ahead.
All right, okay. Now, this is going to be a very rare shot of me. I rarely am shown...
We never see Robbie because he doesn't have a social media presence.
That's right.
Presence, you know.
Maybe there's a reason why. I don't know. But anyway.
You're just a mystery man.
Yes. I'll tell you what. And once again, a shout out to Dan and Metal Pete. They had this video. I'm going to put it on. We'll put it on high this time.
I mentioned you to Dan one time. Dan was like, "Who? I don't think I know who you're talking about."
Yeah. Well, you know what's funny is. Dan and Metal Pete, I was watching a video on a Homestead Wind 2 that they had, or it was a Wind or something like that. I forget what it is.
Was it white or brass?
It was the white one, so I think it was the one.
Because I have the same thing. Okay.
So they were doing a video on that, and I was watching it one day just because it was in my subscriber list thing. And I was like, 5 minutes in, they start saying, Metal Pete brought up, yeah, there's this guy that lives in Pennsylvania somewhere.
Oh, wait, no. It was either you. Somebody sent me this video, and I commented on it because I'm like, I know who that is.
Yes, exactly.
And they thought that you were up in Bethlehem, and I think it was Dan or it was Metal Pete or somebody. Dan was like, no, not near John at all. I'm like,
yeah,
no. Bethlehem is like 45 minutes from me.
Yes,
like,
exactly.
I live right near you. Like, you are not that far from me.
That's funny.
Because it's Patrick and John Reed that live on the western side of PA out near Pittsburgh.
Yes.
And it's Andrew, myself, and you on this side of the state.
I mean, they all live out the Midwest, so I mean, it's...
You consider that the Midwest?
Wisconsin.
Oh, you're talking about them, okay.
Yeah. So, I mean, they don't have to know that, but no, yeah. Pennsylvania is very... For those of you that have not been anywhere near Pennsylvania, it is really... I just took a trip to Ohio last year, and I forgot how
Is Ohio
painful...
actually as flat as they talk about?
Once you get past, like, Cleveland, it's very flat out there.
My parents used to live there before I was born, so.
But I had a friend that it's on low now, by the way. I had a friend. We're just spewing off in tangents now.
This is what happens when he and I get together. We talk.
Yes, absolutely.
And now we're on video, so we're going to keep the talking.
Yes, absolutely. So as you can see, very nice bearings. It's been running for quite some time now, so it's nice.
Because it was slow when we first put it up, and now it's. I think that just the bearings needed just a little time to loosen up,
smooth out. Yeah.
No oil or anything needed.
And if you could see way in the back, John actually has on the top shelf there a beautiful 5-wing Charleston, which he, I believe, showed us during his house tour in May, if I'm not mistaken. It was on YouTube.
It was where the decorator is now.
Yes, and there's a beautiful 20th Century back there.
Which is actually Dan's. It's on loan to me.
Oh, I see. I didn't know that.
It's on loan.
So yes, this is quite a video to him.
It's on loan, but Dan will ask for it when he needs it, which hopefully will not happen.
Yes,
I'm going to knock on wood because I really love that fan.
I'm telling you. Well, but, I'm sure I have a lot of lookers for this one already too.
Well, did I ever tell you the story about the 5-blade Charleston? Because it was up by you.
Yes.
I messaged the seller and I never heard back for like 2 weeks.
Oh my god! And then Andrew comes in.
Andrew swooped in and got it. I don't know what happened. The seller never called, never emailed me, never nothing.
Did you make sure that it was actually sent?
Yes, I checked. I checked my email.
Really?
So then Andrew got it. I don't know, and so Andrew and I worked out a deal for it because I had something he wanted, if I remember correctly.
Well, usually when it's like Craigslist stuff, and if I don't hear back from them within the day,
you send another.
I send another one.
That was like so. You're gonna hate me. I was trying to sell the Vornado window fan that I have in the garage that I'm painting right now because there was a Vornado table fan, the table with the fan in the bottom on Craigslist here. The guy wanted $100. Andrew was trying to get it. It didn't end up getting it, so he was like, "If you want it, go get it." I emailed the seller. He goes, "Yeah, I've got several people interested who are coming this weekend." So I was just like, "Well."
So next in line, buddy. Yeah, exactly.
Bye-bye. Not happening.
Well, you know what happened was, and
because we need an end table, and that would have been perfect. I would have put like a glass top on it. It would have been perfect.
Really nice. Yeah, exactly.
Because I would have restored it like I did the green one upstairs.
So very nice. Well, I'm gonna stick this down, and it looks like it's done now. And I just want to.
Here, if you want to pan the camera around, I'm just gonna unlock it.
Go right ahead.
No, here you can take it out.
Okay. Now, this is not my camera. My camera is actually out of battery, and John was kind enough to let me use his on the same card. But look at this stuff, folks. And, well, there's the Charleston, another view of that.
Show them my clutter of crap.
Well, no, it's valuable crap, I will tell you that much. Valuable to a lot of...
too much stuff.
Now, look at this. Here is a black Venus that John...
So, I got this off offer up on Long Island. I had Rob Duffy... grabbed this for
Another
me.
shout out. How about it?
Rob grabbed this for me.
That's beautiful.
So surprisingly, I didn't know that he went up to Long Island last night to see Rob. So getting this today was not... I wasn't expecting to get it today.
Right.
So you guys will see a video of this later because I'm going to hang it.
We're going to pan out to other crap, I guess.
And the decorator.
That decorator's still going nicely.
With the Low Pro Hunter kit.
Yeah. That's nice. And there's that 20th Century. Is a 20th Century hooked up enough to run?
Yes. It's on a... It's variable speed.
Oh, I didn't even realize that.
So right now...
Because it's on the...
It's on the lowest. I swapped the blades on it. These blades, it wobbles a tiny bit, but not much. On the blades that Dan gave it to me with, it had a lot of wobble. I also swapped out the glass because I am obsessed with these shades.
Now, Dan or whoever has it, I guess what happened was, whichever 20th Century that I see on display at the museum, he must have had, what, 2 of them?
Or? He has, I think, like 4 of them. That's why because that's why he let me borrow this, was because I found the listing on Craigslist, and I immediately messaged him. I'm like, hey, this is near you. He's like, I'm already getting it.
Wow.
So then when the next time he came to Virginia, he was like, well, if you want to borrow it, I'll bring it along. So now I'm borrowing it.
That's amazing.
And it's in really good shape, surprisingly.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to put it on high.
So you have the variable speed system up all the way now, correct?
Yeah.
And this, like how we had said, I believe earlier,
it doesn't wobble that much. I fixed it so it doesn't wobble that much.
Yeah, that's nice. I love how huge and ornate the motor housing on these are.
Well, it's solid brass. It's cast brass. It's very heavy.
That's amazing. How much do you think the motor itself weighs, John?
I mean, it's not much more than... It's a little bit more than a Vic, I think. It's very much like a Commodore. Well, it's a little bit more than a Commodore, I would say, because the Commodore's cast brass, I believe.
Very nice. Wow.
So, yeah. I'm hoping... I'm not going to say where, because you guys are all going to flock to this place.
Maybe we should just keep it to ourselves. How about
I'm
it?
going to get a... That's my stupid washing machine, because I backed into it.
There we go.
I know of a place where I can get a set of dark cane blades, new in box, that are Casablanca.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to pick up a set and put it on this, because this fan deserves cane like nobody's business.
This fan would look really nice with that. But what kind of blades are these? Walnut?
No, I think they're oak, because it came with...
Oh, that also makes... Yeah, that makes more sense.
These are off of a really, really, really... I'm going to say really like 500 times crappy Delta 2 that I got at Lehigh Valley Habitat.
Yeah. That's up my way. But if you
Yeah,
ever...
because I sneak up to your habitat sometimes.
Yes. But so that we have that 20th century. This was mostly supposed to focus on the Charleston, but really we're really going off on a tangent here.
You just want to look around at
Yeah,
everything.
exactly. So look, here's some more Casablanca neat stuff, and stuff on the floor. I like that Verde one over there. That's nice.
That's from Mark Castro.
Oh, he's going to get a shout out now too.
Oh, Mark. Mark is...
Yes, and we also have blades, and there's
There's
motor.
blades everywhere.
There is a motor in there somewhere. If you look at that's a really, really rare finish.
Pastel Navajo.
Yes, pastel Navajo. Yes, I'm trying very hard not to slip and fall, and if you look, there's some more neat stuff. Here's a Commodore Vanderbilt right here.
It's only hooked up on the lights right now.
Yeah, because
the wires
it would.
everywhere.
Yeah, plus the blades would be whacking that.
That's why I moved it, because it was where the decorator was, but because of the way it hung, it would hit the 20th, so...
And there's a nice gunmetal Homestead Wind 2 and a Casablanca Cascade. That's really nice.
And Peach Navajo.
Like I was saying, for those of you that are the portable people out there, too, like me, I'm more into, like, the portable fans. It reminds me of, they stuck this stuff on the motor housing. The motor housing itself looks very reminiscent to a Westinghouse Riviera. And that's what I really like, because I have, I think,
like
one or
those.
two of those.
That's the floor, the industrial
those are
style.
Yes, those are the
I want
blue.
one of those with the 3 blades.
Yeah, those are really nice. The earlier ones had 4 blades.
We can talk about all the motors that are up here. So starting on the end by the Hunter Art Deco is brushed nickel Casablanca Ventura. That's a 2000.
Right,
it's a late
there,
2000s.
Yep.
It's one of the last ones they made.
Yep.
The black one is it's a Marquise, but it's a Marclair because of the blade badges. Now, the brass is a Casablanca Mercury from 1990.
Yep, I could tell with the vents.
Far back is a Summer White Emerson Maui Bay.
Yeah, it looks like there's another Maui Bay next to it. Yeah.
It's a copper Maui Bay.
Okay. And there's
And then here's a Newtone Elegance, which is the new in-box one.
Yep. There's a place up in Bethlehem, actually. It's on Main Street. It's called the Moravian Bookshop. And they have white and brass, another set of white and brass stuff, Newtone Elegances, and I don't think they're on like any special like IntelliTouch knockoff controls.
They had
like
3-speed ones too. This one's on the...
Yeah, I think they were the 3-speed.
Yeah.
But they also have some Fasco Gulf Streams up there as well.
Cool. And then the pink decorator from '88 with another Hunter Low Pro kit. And then a Vic Limited, which I got from Andrew.
I love that light kit.
I love this. See, the thing is that if they had these in copper, I would totally get 2 of these.
Wow.
And put them on in the Vic and the New Orleans up in the... So, do you want to go through the boxes along the wall? Because I know you like these boxes.
Oh, well, I see. It looks like that are we able to zoom in at all on this camera?
You have to do it manually. It's the ring.
Oh, I see.
Big ring.
I see.
So on the far end, there's the Newtone Elegance box, which has the other black and chrome.
Yeah. Looks like there's something Emerson underneath.
Below it is an Emerson M4, which I got it motor only from Lancaster, which I used for parts.
There's something Casablanca next
that's the
to
Spirit
that.
of Saturn. I think that was the black and...
really? I had no idea.
Those are my black and chrome.
Well, now I see it on the side over there. It says
No,
Spirit
that's
of
my
Saturn.
white and brass. That was my white and brass one. That was the first one I ever got.
Wow.
It's funny because story on that was I didn't know Michael was also bidding on it on eBay. So we were playing bidding war with each other, and I lost and got really angry because I didn't know who outbid me.
Oh, jeez. That's funny.
Then we have the Commodore Vanderbilt with the Taiwan original below it.
Right.
Next to it is a Mission, but on top, there's a box that's folded for the Cascade.
Right.
There's a box for the Fasco porch fan, which is now sold to Wes.
There's some more Casablanca boxes over here.
The next one is a halogen star with the blue strip.
Wow.
Is the halogen star, which is in there. And the last one is for my black and chrome Saturn.
Mm.
And over here, the box on top of the blade shelf is technically a chrome Avalon, but it's the box that my Ferrari Red Delta 2 came in from Jack Connor.
Wow, my goodness.
And then I guess if you really want to, you can show them the wind kit.
Oh, yeah.
So the top can is the light kit, which isn't on it, which
Nice.
is the Par light kit, and the bottom is the can for the...
So interesting how they made those boxes like that.
They're just like paint cans.
Yeah,
They're the same
exactly.
thing. And they're really cool.
They're really nice. Are they like cardboard or what? I didn't even touch it yet,
It's
folks.
cardboard. It's like
Okay.
those big cardboard tubes, that you
I
ship, like
understand.
posters and stuff.
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
And then I know
That's
that you
so
like the
interesting.
portables too. So
Yeah, and I did get a shot of all of them. There's a G Vortelex on the left and the
Westinghouse, which
aluminum.
I love.
Yep. And then I actually have one of those ivory Vortelexes as well, and it's in the same condition. Does it work okay?
It was on my work desk at my old company when I had a desk.
Oh,
It was
that's
mine.
nice.
My new job, we have floating desks.
And then we
so.
have a 12-inch
that
Vortelex
needs a
as well.
speed switch.
Ah, okay.
And the oscillator doesn't work right on the black one on the end, so I need to fix
I
these.
see. Okay.
And then the Casablanca neon sign that's over there is actually broken. One of the tubes got shattered.
Now, John also has a very interesting story. So we have here...
Well, most of them should know about
So
these.
yeah, clock, and then of course I guess everybody that's on the social media stuff.
Most of them
about
should
the-
know about these posters. But
know about the
I'll explain.
posters.
So, when I was 6, I wrote a letter to Hunter with a bunch of drawings that I made of Hunter fans at the time, and I got a letter back. I think it was '97.
Mm-hmm.
It had all the Casablanca catalogs because they had just bought Casablanca at the time and everything. And they included a set of these posters, which were for the 1996 Olympics.
I would get better shots of this, but it's just so I can't even
No,
move.
it's fine. For the Art Deco, the Mission, the Ergonomic, and then the Art Nouveau.
The
So
Art Nouveau,
these
yep.
are one of a kind. I do plan on getting these professionally scanned at some point because they were made of cardboard. Mm-hmm. So I know that the condition is just going to deteriorate over time, and I
would have loved to have been down there in Memphis when they were around the table.
Well, you heard that all they had were originals in that office, right? Like the
Yes,
office
yes. I think a lot of people are pretty much aware for the most part of that, but that is really nice. So, at any rate, so there's a little bit of chatter. So there was our main feature for this video right there. And I love how nice and high the blades are on that, because some Fascos they aren't.
Are you looking right through the two fans that are there?
Yes, yes, against the Lady Delta, and then this, what is it, a Northwind?
It's an Emerson Legend 42.
Oh, that's right,
It's a
a
rare
Legend.
42-inch Legend.
Mm-hmm. So. But anyway, so that's a little bit of Johnny Boy's house here, John Pernock's house. So those of you that all have those nice little shout-outs, I hope the royalties will be coming for us in the mail sometime.
We'll hear about it.
Yes, exactly.
I will get a text message from... I'm sure that Dan will text me.
Oh, I'm sure. He's subscribed, so thank you very much, Dan. It means a lot that he's subscribed now to my channel, because I know how well known he is around the circuit. And so it's nice to know. It's nice to know that.
I'm going to roll my eyes.
Yes, exactly.
If Dan wasn't subscribed to me, I would be offended.
So, but anyway, so that's a little bit of that, and thank you very much for watching, and there's a whole lot more to come, so stay tuned.